You hear a lot about superbugs in hospitals. Is there anything a patient can do to make sure to not get a superbug?
There are two important things that you can do to prevent getting an MRSA or a superbug. And that's what we refer to. And they're superbugs because the antibiotics that we normally treat them with just don't work. So we're left often with maybe one or two choices, and often they don't work. So the two things that you can do are, number one, make sure that everyone who comes in contact with you and is going to have direct contact with you, you ask them either one of these questions. Number one, did you wash your hands? Or to be more positive, you could say, thank you for washing your hands. Now, you're probably saying, oh, I can't do that. Well, right now, I can tell you that hospitals have programs in place where they're going to encourage you to do this. When you get admitted, they're going to almost ask you, we'd like you to be part of our team and do this. So don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. You need to ask this question. The other thing that I'm going to tell you, you're probably thinking, I never realized this, is that every day when you're in the hospital, you get the bacteria that are normally in the hospital. And right now, in any hospital across the United States, about 60% of people in the hospital have these superbugs. So the best way that we can reduce the number of superbugs on you is to make sure that every day someone gives you a bath, or your loved one does this or helps. And you may say, isn't that done? Well, hospitals are definitely in a crunch time right now. They're healthcare workers, they're understaffed. So the last thing on their list is bathing. So you need to be proactive and make sure that you do this. And you'll notice that a lot of hospitals will have towels, disposable towelettes that are moistened with some type of cleansing solution, and they can wash you with that. Please remember, if a healthcare worker comes in and gives you a basin of water with a wash rag, you don't want that, because we know the studies have shown you can transmit bacteria to you during the process. So again, two things you remember: hand washing and bathing. And this will decrease your chances of getting an MRSA.